Hey everybody, it's Connie with Connie's Crafty Corner, and today I'm doing my second update for the Sweater Make-Along 2023. Excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. Okay, you guys, this has been a journey for me. I have on my fourth sweater. I've started 3. One of them I was so happy with until I noticed a big mistake. The other 2, the yarn didn't work out in one. The second one, I just didn't like the fabric I was doing. I should have used a smaller needle just to get the look that I wanted. But the way the sweater is designed, if it's a little small, it would have been just fine. But that's what I get for not swatching. I did not swatch. I know that's terrible. Anybody who knits or crochets knows to make a wearable, you need to swatch, and I didn't. I'm just not a swatcher. I know that's terrible, but that's just who I am. But I've learned my lesson. I want to at least see how it works up so I don't put all this work into something and not like how it looks. Now, the hair has just literally, I haven't even combed my hair today, boy, and I can tell. But anyway, I don't know what's going on. I went to bed with it wet. But anyway, that doesn't matter. This is actually Friday afternoon. I'm supposed to have already had this video done and passed the link along. And you guys, I have been sitting watching A Million Little Things on Hulu because Kayla from Llama Mama Kayla keeps talking about that show. And I started watching it 3 or 4 days ago, y'all. And I am so hooked on that show that I forgot to film my video. I've just been sitting crocheting and knitting all week, doing nothing but watching that TV show and jumping up and cleaning up a little bit so my house don't fall down around me completely, but it still looks awful. But anyway, that's my confession. This is the first one that I started. Let me show you this. And I've showed you guys this before. It was the classic. And I liked the way this was working up. I just hated the yarn. So I do still have this to put aside that I think I'm going to make. And then I started this one. Right here, the vanilla bean turtleneck. I showed you guys these the first video. Now, let me show you what I got done on the vanilla bean. The other 2 I probably got, the first one I probably got several inches. I got all the collar and started doing the increases on the shoulders and just did not like how it looked. I should have stopped with the collar, to be honest with you. I think I'm going to crochet with that yarn. I think I'd like it better if it was crocheted. But this is what I got done with the vanilla bean. I got this done. Now, this collar, I want y'all to look how big this thing is. This thing is huge. And I hate to do ribbon because I hate to purl. But it's a necessary evil when you're doing it. But I love, love, love how this thing's working up. How it worked up. I love a big old collar. This takes me back to my days of being a teenager and having those big old collars we used to wear in the 80s and 90s, I guess. I don't remember what decade. I just wore them because I loved them. But anyway, and I got all this done down through here. I was so excited I was getting so much done. And I love how the increases are working up on the shoulders. The raglan increases. I just love that look. And then I looked back over my work. And right in the front, that will show when you wear the shirt, is one terrible error and one little one that I would have lived with. I would have lived with that little weird thing there, but look at this. Y'all, I don't know for the life of me what that is. And I'll tell you something, it's not a tail that I picked up accidentally. I honestly don't know how I did that. I looked at it and I thought, Lord, that is a crazy, I mean, from the back, you can't tell. I mean, I don't know how I did that. Any knitter out there, tell me how I just left a big old loop. Please let me know. And it's just crazy. But it's right in the front of the sweater. And it will show. I even tried every way I could think of to hide it. But anyway, so I threw this one aside. So that was number 2. Yeah, that was the second one. And then I started, let me see if I can find you the third one. This one. This is the one I originally wanted to do. I never showed you guys this because I just didn't have enough yarn for it. But I figured it out. And I started this one. The boxy. It's just a big old boxy sweater. It's literally, that's what it is. It's got some interesting stitches at the shoulder. And it's just, it's very forgiving. I mean, you wouldn't have to worry about it being so hard to fit because it's just a big old box. I was going to try to show you a sweater, a picture of it. No, I don't have it in this one. Anyway, I was going to show you how it looks. I got several sweaters here, y'all, that I've printed out that I just, you know. Anyway, this is the one I'm making now. So that was sweater number 3. I started working it. I didn't like how it was working up. It just didn't look, it was too loose looking or something. I just wasn't happy with it. And y'all, I worked for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. I had about that much done. It's a fingering weight, and there's like big rows of pearls, a bunch of short rows. It was very time consuming. And I just thought, I don't want to be doing this in a collab because I feel the pressure to have something done. And I'm going to make it. I do want to make it. I'm going to start all over on it after I finish the sweater I'm working on now because I love the look of it. But this is the one I'm doing now. It's the worsted boxy, and I just dropped it, and I hope my stitches didn't fall off. By the same designer, but you use worsted weight. I got some sense to me, and I decided to use a thicker yarn so it wouldn't take me so long. And this is what I mean by how it's going to fit. Basically, I watched Nitty Natty, I think that's her name, Nitty Natty, and she was talking about, she made it, and basically you just got to make sure the armhole fits. If you get the armhole to fit, everything else works out because it is a huge sweater. But I like that look. I'm short, I'm round, you know, I got short legs, and I know it's not what I need to be wearing, but I like that look in the wintertime. You just throw it on, throw some leggings on, you can go to the grocery store, and you look kind of put together without showing everything because it's a longer sweater. And I don't have to worry about rolls hanging out and all that stuff. You know, it's just going to be something easy to wear. Not flattering, but easy. Which these days I could care less. But let me show you how much I got done, y'all. And I dropped it, so let me pick it up. Okay. Now listen, this color looks extremely bright on TV, on YouTube, on the camera, but it's not near as bright. It's much more muted in person. It's all flipped up. Just understand it's on the cord. I got this much done. And this is just basically, I'm working stockinette, and I got to do 17 inches. But I think I'm going to stop at 16 inches because I'm short. I'm real short. I'm only 5'2". And everything's always too long on me anyway. So I think I'm going to stop. I'm going to kind of hold it up and kind of guess where I think it's going to go. But, you know, if I have to block it out a little bit longer or whatever, maybe that'll work. But this is what I've got done. And I worked so much on this just so I'd have something to show you guys that I just about ruined my thumb. I couldn't even turn a doorknob. I couldn't use my hand yesterday, but it's much better today. I just had to give it a day off. So I've been working on a crochet project. And I'm telling you, my husband said, why are you doing that at your thumb? I said, it uses different muscles. I'll be just fine. But this is the yarn I'm using. It's the Swish worsted weight. This is a 50-gram ball. I think it has 115 yards. I think that's what I was looking at. No, 110 yards. And I'm telling you, it's not near this bright. I mean, it's not near as bright as it is in person as it is that y'all are seeing it. It looks almost reflective, but it's not like that. I wish y'all could see it in regular light. Let me turn this off and see if y'all can see. There, that looks better. That's better. Turned a light on today. We still got real gray outside, but my hair's so horrible that it kind of hides a little bit about how horrible it is when I got the light on. But anyway, I just wanted to update you guys and let you know how I'm doing. The moral of this story for me is just to keep pushing. If you know, I've decided this year I want to have joy when I do my crafting. I don't want to feel rushed. I don't want to feel stressed out. And that other sweater was stressing me out because it was taking forever to do. And I know this is a big project and I wanted to finish it. And I was just getting so frustrated at the one with fingering weight that I want to work on it when I don't feel like I have to work on it all the time or get a whole lot done just because I want to show you guys. Not that I feel the pressure to do that, but it just seems to take forever for a fingering weight item to get made anyway. So that's why I'm glad I switched over to worsted weight. So you guys, I don't know what I'm trying to say. So I can have this done before winter next year. Because I was joking with Olivia when I was still working on the fingering weight. When I told her, I said, oh, I'm hoping to have it done by Thanksgiving. And I swear I don't know if I would have had it done. It is very slow going. But I do want to make it, but I'm not making it now, that's for sure. But anyway, I hope you guys, if any of you have decided to join us and make a sweater for the first time, it can be crochet or knit. I hope you guys jump on with us and go. We're doing this at our own pace. There's no pressure, you know. And like me, I've started on 4 different projects to find one I like. And then that's the beauty of knit and crochet or any craft. You don't have to stick with it if you don't want to. Just do what brings you joy and makes you happy. And this is making me very happy because I'm seeing progress done quicker, which is what I need to see when I'm doing something like this for the first time for myself. So, anyway, I've rambled on long enough. I hope everybody has a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.